Hi everyone, I'm Lauren and I wanted to come on video because this is a pretty significant announcement and I wanted you to have as much information as possible, and I feel like it's too much to put in written form. So I'm here making a video. I don't particularly care for videos, and you guys know from the Duck Duck Blue channel I don't really get on video a lot, so you'll have to bear with me. I made a list of talking points here, so I'm going to go through those. The cat will help me, I guess. So an update, on my cancer. I made it through the pregnancy, 6 rounds of chemo with the baby, and I had a round last week. I'll have another round next week, my 8th and final round, and then I'll do 5.5 weeks of radiation this summer, followed by a surgery in early September if everything goes according to plan. As far as the store goes, Duck Duck Blue, Dallas and I came up with the idea together in December of 2023. I, at the time, had about $20,000 extra dollars, and I thought foolishly that I could open a store with that. I quickly realized just how all-encompassing a store investment is. I've invested 6 figures in it since open, and it's taken my life savings at the end of the day. I've kind of been a silent investor and kind of just let everyone think that it was our store or even Dallas's store, but at the end of the day, it was my money that opened it, and I'm the sole owner of the store. It's taken a lot of money to float the store. It's not been profitable, as you can imagine. In the first year, stores very rarely are profitable, or even covering their own expenses. So every month I've had to move cash over. The month of January alone, I had to move $14,000 over. And to be honest with you, I don't have the capital anymore to do it. I'm on 60% long-term disability, and I don't have the capacity to handle the stresses of the store anymore. Since we opened, I've done bookkeeping and scheduling and payroll, and I've been the hiring manager, and I've tried to push the marketing side, and I tagged all of the clothes myself for the open of the store. And you guys saw I bought all of the shoes, and it was a lot. It was a lot, and we enjoyed doing it together. But every month I go to my personal bank and pull out wads of cash, and I drive over and I put it into the bank account for the business, and I can't do that anymore. And I'm sure you guys understand why. The cancer and the pregnancy and me being on long-term disability with my primary job, I don't have the funds. I have this list of things I wanted to tell you, and the next thing talks about me being lazy. I got called lazy last week. And it's just comical to me because it's like I've invested everything I have. And I've been through a lot. I can't tell you about how bad my treatment has been. I know I look okay, and everybody likes to tell me how great I look, and my hair is done, and the truth is, it's been really hard, and I've had more medical visits than anyone could believe. And I haven't even been able to watch some of it. I've just laid there with my eyes closed. And Dallas has watched a lot of it. But it's just traumatic. It's traumatic for all of us. And you know, people only see the outside, so it's like everyone's like, wow, your hair looks great. Well, the truth is about my hair that I don't have the energy to wash it. And so every 10 days I go to the salon and let them wash it because I can't wash my own hair. And there's just been a lot. So the reason I'm coming on here is not to cry and tell you about woe is me for my cancer treatment. The point in coming on here is to tell you that I don't have a choice but to close the store. Because I can't float it anymore financially, and mentally I can't handle the stresses of it by myself. And so as of today, I put up a sign on the door that said I'm stopping trade-ins. And next Saturday, we're going to run a fire sale. I'm thinking like 65% off everything in the store. I need it gone. And I talked to my landlord yesterday, and I begged her to please let me out of the lease 10 months early because I can't do it. I can't do it. And, you know, everyone seems to be, they seem to be upset, I guess, or I don't know what the word is, but confused as to why I'm asking for help all the time, as if it's a bad thing. But I don't know any women pregnant with cancer that wouldn't ask for help, or with a newborn with cancer treatment that wouldn't ask for help or accept help. So I'm a little bit baffled by why that's a bad thing, or why I'm being punished for asking for help. I set up a new GoFundMe, and I'll put the link. Because at the end of the day, part of the decision for closing the store is I gotta liquidate, and I gotta liquidate fast. I got a lot of bills. I'm going to collections for all of them. I haven't paid one single bill this year. And my other GoFundMe made a lot of money, which I'm really grateful for, but I've had a lot of crap come up. I mean, my crawl space flooded, and I had to get an attorney, and anything you could think of, it seems like, to happen, has happened. And I need to liquidate fast. And the money I have right now is just because I'm living off of a liquidated IRA, and I can't keep doing it. I've got out-of-pocket maxes for insurance for, you know, all of us right now. So I'm going by myself to the 8th round of chemo tonight. I found a driver, but, you know, as far as being in the appointments, I'm going to be by myself. And by myself on Mother's Day. And I had to sit down with the employees today and tell them. And I feel bad because they have families too. But I told them I'll pay them through the end of the month, and even if we happen to close everything out and get everything sold at the store, I'll have them do something. I'll pay them through the end of the month. But yeah, Dallas is not affiliated with the store as of now. But yeah, I've been replaying the last week of my life and wondering how it got to this, but it's really hard to talk. through this. So, I have a really nice friend that's gonna come be with me on Mother's Day. And, I've not always been nice to her even, but she's forgiven me. And she's a really great person. So I'm grateful that I have friends I can call. And, anyways, I knew if I just posted a store closing sale, everyone would think it was, impulsive or, punitive in some way. And I felt the need to come on here and talk through it with you and tell you some of it. But I can't tell you all of it because we don't have that kind of time. And obviously I love my kids the most of anything. And I'm going to do everything I can for them, as I always have, for their therapies. And luckily the baby's very healthy. And, you know, all the kids are going to be okay. And I'm never going to stop advocating for them and advocating for myself. You know, mental health really matters. And mental health during postpartum especially is really, really hard. And I know I'm not the first, and I won't be the last mother to be alone on Mother's Day. Or at least without my kids. But, yeah, anything you'd like to offer as far as support, I would be grateful for. You know, even just sending your positive thoughts is helpful. And I'm going to post the GoFundMe if you feel led to do that. I've just got a lot that I'm financially responsible for. And yeah, I just need, like I posted the other day, I need all the help I can get. You know, financial, emotional, physical, spiritual help in any form is wonderful, because chemo is really hard. And I've heard buzz that, you know, radiation is not a walk in the park either. And I'm really not looking forward to the surgery in September. So I appreciate all of you guys, and you know, I know that you've followed along the channel, and you don't know me that well, so this is kind of weird for me to be talking this much for the first time, but it's also the last time, since the store is going to be closing at the end of the month. But I appreciate all of you and how positive you've been through our journey, and I don't think any of us thought that we'd be closing before the 1-year anniversary, and I'm sorry it has come to this, and I do wish we could stay open, but you know, all good things must come to an end, and there will be new adventures, and it'll be okay. So thank you guys, and take care.